To the esteemed Lord Maernil, I, Balin, son of Fundin, extend my heartfelt greetings. Alongside a fellowship of steadfast dwarves, I embarked on a daring quest to reclaim our sacred homeland of Khazad-Dûm. The tales of your triumphant reclaiming of Eregion, my lord, have been a beacon of hope amidst the shadows that loom over the lonely mountain. They have served as a testament that the indomitable spirit of our people still burns brightly. It is a reminder that we must not yield to the dominion of men or the menace of orcs, but instead we can resurrect the ancient glories of our forefathers. Regrettably, the path of our expedition has proven more arduous than we initially envisioned. Though we have succeeded in purging the eastern halls of Moria of the vile taint that plagued them, the western reaches remain elusive, infested by goblins, wargs, and ominous whispers of an even greater darkness. My lord, while dwarves and elves have often stood apart in their endeavours, within the annals of history there exists a luminous example of camaraderie. It was in the Gwaith-i-Myrddin that our ancestors Celebrimbor and Navi discovered a profound respect and even a bond of friendship. Together they wrought the majestic doors of Durin, which to this day stand as a sentinel guarding the western gate of Moria. With utmost humility I beseech you, Lord Maernil, to rekindle this alliance. In return for your invaluable support in purging the ancient halls of Moria, you shall have the unyielding might of Khazad-Dûm at your side. Our warriors, fierce and resolute, shall fight alongside you against the relentless orcish hordes. Our skilled craftsmen and masterful smiths will labour tirelessly to restore the glory of the Gwaith-i-Myrddin. And as a gesture of our unwavering commitment, we offer a treasury of mithril, the precious metal of our ancestors, to arm your forces with the finest weapons and armour. Let this alliance, born from the shared legacy of our forebears, be a symbol of our determination to confront the encroaching darkness, and restore the resplendent halls of Moria and the bountiful lands of Eregion to their rightful glory. Hello my friends, and welcome back for episode number 3 of our ÑOLDOR of Eregion campaign in 3rd Age Total War Divide and Conquer with AGO. In the last episode we really went on a full-on war against the hordes of goblins that hail from Moria. Already captured Anon and Arod, we killed a bunch of goblins, I think well over 5,000 in total. And now we have taken our army with High Prince Maernil and his son Ecthelion and all the elves we could really muster, as well as our mercenary companions, to lay siege to Khazad-Dûm West itself. It's a ballsy play, I will admit that, and it might backfire terribly, because once we take Khazad-Dûm West, there will be a doom stack. I know that much. The goblins will get a free, pretty well balanced out and strong army. Nothing we can do about that. There is also the Balrog, and I don't know exactly how the script works in AGO. Will he pop up straight away after we do the battle? Is there another time, a turn we get to breathe in between? I'm not sure, but if I'm not mistaken, my Storm Guard, are they armor piercing? No, they're not. I thought they were, but they're not. If they were armor piercing, I wouldn't be worried at all. They would easily take down the Balrog, no problem. Do bear in mind, High Prince Maernil has already killed the Balrog, so, if we did it once, he could do it again. Unfortunately, these guys are not armor piercing, so it will be a tougher fight. Either way, I hope that will not be necessary. The plan is very much to take Khazad-Dûm West and immediately give it, sell it, trade it, we'll see, to the dwarves of Khazad-Dûm. And then it's their problem to solve, right? They need to deal with the Doomstack, they need to deal with the Balrog. I'm not going to do all of Balin's work for him. But I do require his loyalty and his friendship for the time being, and also a healthy export of mithril. That's also one of the script conditions that we need to complete, so I think the game is balanced around it. But we'll see how that goes. Once we take down Khazad-Dûm West, we can of course move towards Bruinost, Zakkala, and then we'll see where we go on from there. At the same time, we want to make sure that Ost-in-Edhil is safe, that they don't get attacked by any orcs from the north or wildmen from the south. So we're training some extra troops as much as we can, really, and picking up mercenaries where possible. Right, I think that is all. It's a bit of a risky end turn, because they might sally out. We might already have to deal with the battle. I can't train any more mercenaries, so this is what we're dealing with. If they sally out, well, Ecthelion will be working overtime. I also don't have time to linger too long with the siege, so I can't starve them out, because then Anon and Arod will get lost, either due to rebellion or a goblin counterattack. Either way, we don't want that. So I don't know what the best case scenario is, whether they sally out or we fight the siege battle. I think both are decent, and it's going to be a sally out. Okay, it's fine, right? I think we can win that. The balance of power is not entirely convincing, but the odds are not that bad. We're outnumbered 2-1, but our kill death ratio at the moment is much better. Although it does seem they've gained an extra set of defenders, which is a bit annoying, but whatever. The main problem, there's two, is High Chieftain Uglok and Mountain Urks. Not a bad unit, we've faced them before, they're quite good. And of course, the Azog Defilers. Want to try and get the Azog Defilers kind of stuck, make sure they don't have the free range over the battlefield. We killed them relatively easily last time, but we got lucky, trust me. If I can kill High Chieftain Uglok pretty early on, the rest of the army is not going to be too much of a problem, with maybe the exception of these Mountain Urks. If I can't kill him early on, and by all means he will be hard to kill, his base unit is pretty good, he's the High Chieftain, so he has a bunch of special abilities, his hit points are going to be through the roof. I think just being faction leader gives him +1 personal security, that's an extra hit point I'm pretty sure. At the very least it makes his bodyguard unit bigger. He probably has some extra hit points as well, so yeah, +3 hit points from that. Let's see, so he's already got 5 because they start with 2. Is it just 5? That's not too terrible. 5, okay. Unless one of these gives him an extra hit point, which I don't think it does. Okay, can you tell I'm postponing this fight because I'm scared? Well, postpone no longer, Izzy. It's time to step up your game. Alright, let's pause, because these guys are going to sally out straight away. My troops are positioned a bit awkward. The gate is here. They are going to start marching out straight away. So, want to try and get my boys... Well, there's a massive hill here that I could potentially really exploit. So, let's push them in, like, maybe a bit further, like that. Push Maernil up front. But I want the Sons of the Fallen and my infantry to immediately engage the enemy. We want to get the enemy stuck pretty much, and then have our archers just whittle them down. The archers are going to be key. If they get through, Ecthelion is there to guard our flank. It's going to take them a while to get through, so I hope my troops, which are also faster, can get in position. But it is a mad rush. Look at that. Run, run, run! Get in position! The goblins are marching out! Look at these knights. Oh, it looks so good. So I hope I can put my guys in actually a bit of a decent position as a whole. Sons of the Fallen are going to be very crucial. Yeah, the range is good. We do get the height advantage. The Goblin Marching Band is coming out first. Don't really want to waste that ammo on them. Let them come out a bit further so our archers are in range. You know what, you can actually fire because I kind of want you to use up your ammo. But fire on the overseers of the Mountain Urks if you can. Just fire in the big old blob. Let's get in there. Sons of the Fallen, you have one mission, one exactly. And that is to get rid of the Azog Defilers. I curse Azog, his name and his descendants, all the same. Baruch, Khazad. Oh, we're gonna get stuck. Game's a bit laggy because there's so much happening and they're all trying to march out the gate at the same time. Is that the general? Yeah, that is the general. Fighting Warg Riders, good. Not Azog Defilers, but they're not in the field yet. They're coming out now. Goblin Band is not a threat. Ecthelion, where art thou? There you are. Get those Azog Defilers. As long as they can't charge, I don't need the Sons of the Fallen per se. The sellswords will do just as well. Their general is in trouble though. Those Mountain Urks are going down. 2% for 9%. Oh, that's quite good. keep some reserve. Don't let those warg riders get through. Ecthelion, finish him off. Then that's 1 of 2, well, 3 if you count the warg pack. Cav units gone. Mountain Orcs are taking a massive beating. Let's hope that general is also in trouble. He should be. Okay. Ecthelion, deal with them. Good, good, good. I'm telling you, if the general dies, it shouldn't be too hard to rout the rest of the army. And they are going down hard. Those couple of Warg Riders are proving very difficult for my Eregion Heavy Knights to take down, which is surprising. We really are outclassed by even the simplest of Wargs, but it's fine. I'm telling you, this is not where we shine. Come on! Let's maybe switch the targets a little bit, although those guys, the general is moving out. So I think, perhaps, if I move accordingly, I'll be able to charge him. I am losing a lot of my guys here. My sellswords are suddenly getting absolutely destroyed by the Azog Defilers. Doesn't make much sense to me. But I must deal with it, fortunately. He's down to 22. Keep hitting him. Yeah, the Azog Defilers are destroying me. See if we can charge the general. If that's the general, then he's screwed. No, it isn't. He's down to 11. Surely he must be going down. It's the High Chieftain of the bloody goblins. It's a pretty good prize. Who shall claim it? Apologies. My throat acting up once again. Don't let the walk pack get through. Elves, hold! Where is the general? That's a good thing these dwarves are nigh invincible. The Azog Defilers, man, they are really proving a bitch to kill. Alright, I'm gonna pause for just a second because I need to localize that general. Where the bloody hell is he? He's in here somewhere, in the thick of it, but I can't spot him. Which is most unfortunate. Oh well. I'll have my general to continue firing at him, but the rest of the Lindar, I will have switching targets. After this fight, I'm going to have to lick my wounds because I'm losing a lot of good fighters here, and I'm going to need a lot more mercenaries. I might have bitten off more than I can chew, but time is on the side of the goblins, I feel like. If I wait too long, then I'm definitely going to get overrun. Morale will be key. That's a really bad charge. Come on, guys. You can do better than that. Where is the general? He needs to die. Where is he? The archers are racking up the kills, but that doesn't matter all that. That's the general. Mountain Orcs. Yes! Good. No less dead for that. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, boys. Shoot the overseers. They're keeping them in tow. Where there's a whip, there's only death. Charge! Yes, a glorious charge. Damn, they're not routing. Guys, they're not routing. Still, we've killed their strongest warriors. Shoot those mountain Orcs. I will have lost a lot of good elves in this fight. But I don't have a choice. We must push through, my friends. Push through. Charge him again. Hit him again. Push, push, push. Ooh, my infantry is getting completely overrun. It's okay. Maernil's almost out of ammo, and then I can send him in melee, and he's going to do fantastic. He is the key.
Only half the enemy force remains.
You will be remembered. Trust me. I wish I had more horses. That would help. Charge! Good. Pull back. Maernil, your time to shine, baby. It's all up to you. And the rest of the... I'm gonna have to send in my archers in melee. How are we looking to the numbers? 53, 55. Still, their general being dead is quite massive. And now my cav will have better free reign, and their cav is pretty much dead. So, I know the numbers might not be looking too great, but all in all, we are at an advantage. Pull back. I have cav, I still have an ability, and their general is dead. So their morale is going to become... Yeah, see? Their morale is going to become an issue. Especially because these guys scared the enemy. And then, once the time is ripe, in combination with a good charge, I will pull the ability. And I hope, from the bottom of my heart, that will lead to a chain route. The Valar know I need it. So if they are to bless me, now is a good time. I see some routing. Apologies. Apologies, I'll try to reduce my coughing to a minimum, but I don't have full control over it. Good, good, good. We're getting a chain route, but I need to make sure everyone's routing at the same time. And then the fight is over. And I will have won, but I will have paid a great price. Is everyone not routing? Who is not routing? I'll try to capture as many of them as I can.
The enemy have the walls. Defense or all will be lost.
Do they? I feel like I have everything. Who's not routing? Not that it matters too much. But I thought the battle would be over. Oh, is it the orc defenders fighting to the death?
Behold,
Ah.
our cowardly foe roused. It's time to press our foe.
It's a heavy price.
Vanquished.
But we did
Let
kill
all who remember
the High
this day
Chieftain. And we
remember
did
it
take
as the
Moria.
day of our most glorious victory.
I'd say that's worth it. We got some of the fallen back and some infantry back. It's a heavy price. I really hope this works out. Boom. I think I'll just occupy it, because that's going to make it more worthwhile for the dwarves. Boom. Okay. Seeing as they took it on their turn, I think that buys me an extra turn of no Doomstack spawning. Or maybe it doesn't. I'll have to see. Well, the High Chieftain of the Goblins is dead. Okay, that's good. Enemy camp sacked. There's already a Goblin Doomstack here. Oh. Misty Mountain reached. Okay. Good. Lots of messages. That's the Doomstack. Yeah, okay. That was... okay. Not gonna build that. Western Moria cleared. That's all good news. Rioting in an honor rot. That's less good news. Unexpected ally. Oh, okay. Ooh, what is this? Good news, my prince. We have captured West Khazad-Dûm. Exploring the ancient halls, we discovered the dwarves from Clan of Longbeards headed by Balin. They live in the eastern parts of the mines. Now Lord Balin is asking you for Western Khazad-Dûm to give for free, but you can try to sell it if you want. In return, he will pledge allegiance to us and send military aid. I need that very much. Also, he promises to share Mithril and help us with arming ourselves. His best armorers will come to Ost-in-Edhil and help our masters to create better armor. Yes, 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 yes. That is perfect. And my diplomat got immediately teleported there, which I think is the main diplomat. Yep, I need on the gossip.
Yes,
so that's just hard-coded in. That's quite helpful. A couple people mentioned that already, but I wanted to make sure. So what I'll do is pull my troops out immediately and push them in on the rod, in case they try to attack that. Goblins are here, and so are Dunland. Ah, Dunland, you better not attack me.
Follow me. I'm gonna stick you.
Can I get mercenaries? Let's just double check. No.
Like the wind.
And I hope these guys are enough to keep them from attacking me. I don't want to go to war with Dunland. Really, really, really don't. Alright, so.
Yes, my lord.
Khazad-Dûm. I'm gonna make a save just in case I screw up the negotiations. You all know me.
You have a proposition.
Hi, Lord Balin. Let's see. I have a settlement for you. So that is an offer to give a region. Khazad-Dûm West. Actually, I wanted to rename Khazad-Dûm West first. I'm going to rename it first. One second. I'm gonna have to reset Aineon. I'm sorry. But I had that in mind from when I started recording. I wanted to rename Khazad-Dûm West to Anon in ñ-Edhil, which means Gate of the Noldor, and wasn't existing, was it a regional settlement? I can't know exactly, in the First Age. And also, it's just a nice touch with Anon and Arad, which is Gate of the Mountain, if I remember correctly, if my Sindarin is right. So Gate of the Noldor, you know, kind of represents, it's a gate to the mountains as well, it is a gate. And it represents the friendship between the dwarves and the elves, and also the sacrifice that we elves underwent to take the place. So I'm just going to character reset Aineon. The reason I need to do a character reset is because a diplomat can only talk to one guy at a time, but if you reset him, you can talk again. And seeing as I blew off the negotiations before to get that rename in, well, I had to reset him. Anon in Galith. I want an alliance, I want trade rights, I want military access. They're bankrupt, so I'm not even going to try to ask. I could ask for money, but I'm not going to try. If they accept all that, perfect. Thank you.
Yes, my lord.
Oh, that was a mission? Nice.
Yes.
I don't want money, I want troops. Oh, so we're friends now, which is great. Ost-in-Edhil got the grain exchange. Good, good, good. I'm gonna get an extra spy there. And I think I want to start training some troops here eventually, but I think I need more population first. If I remember correctly, the highest tier of my art station gives me some population growth. No, it doesn't. It does increase tradable goods, so it's actually pretty good to get either way. But I could get troops here. But I prefer to get some archers. It's quite an expensive building, actually. I'm not going to get that just yet. Although I have money, I want more. I think I'm better off getting that first and trying to befriend the Ñ-Edhil. So my diplomat that was all the way in the north has now been teleported, which is fairly annoying. But then I can move him and hope that he can convince Dunland not to attack me.
Without question. As you wish.
Dunland might prove to be quite annoying. So I hope they take Khazad-Dûm. I hope I don't have to worry about the Doom stack. They could go for an on and a rod, to be fair. So perhaps I should pull them out. Can I beat them? I think I can beat them. I don't know, actually. I'll take the risk. Let's see, retrain what we can. Just to make them better. Extra troops would be welcome, but I think that is a bit of a too optimistic approach. Conqueror of Khazad-Dûm. Very nice. So financially we're looking quite healthy, but I really need to get access to more troops. Come to think of it, I could make a ballsy play. I could take these Amanyar and Ecthelion to attack Bruinost. And then this guy here, I don't think he'll go for an on and a rod. Although no, we'd still border Zakala. But it's a relatively easy way to grab because this army's battered and look how small that army is. There's no way that's a full regiment. My spy could check. 100% chance. Oh no, they're actually full regiments. Why is that? It looks like such a tiny army. It's actually pretty big. Okay, never mind. We can't take that. So he might try and go for an on and a rod, which would be a problem. But a problem I'd have to try and solve somehow. Yikes.
I'm gonna stick you.
Nah, I hope he goes after Khazad-Dûm and they'll have a big fight. Alright, you, I guess I can have you moving and try and talk to Galadriel. If my law is correct, Galadriel is Noldor as well, so I hope she has some understanding for our cause. I'm not going to invest in Khazad-Dûm West because I no longer hold Khazad-Dûm West, so, you know. Let the dwarves fend for themselves at least a little bit. But now everything will depend on what that Doom stack does. They could really ruin my day if they go after Khazad-Dûm and fail miserably, and I can have a relatively easy grab of Bruinost. We're looking much better. Oh, Jesus. For a moment I thought we were getting attacked. Yes, I do want trade rights. I even want actual friendship with you. Okay. Actually, thing is, I have money. I should be using that. 1,000 is not much. I'm gonna give him a little bit more. Because money is not the issue for me at the moment. And if I can make sure that Enedwaith gets off my back, then
No.
we'll try again. I
An
think
honor
we're getting
and a
somewhere.
pleasure. Farewell.
And I think I'll have to try that on Dunland as well. They're going to attack me, aren't they? Yeah. Well, at least the goblins now can't attack me, so that's that's a good thing.
Sound the alarm!
Sound the alarm! Okay, the goblins haven't attacked me, they're moving north. Oh, is that another goblin doom stack? I'm going to toggle the fog of war in a moment because I was way too quick. I'm still reading. New mission, talk to Lothlorien for a military unit. Yes, please.
Your orders.
Please
What is it you wish
drop
to
it
do?
off. Hello, Helder, at my
You
capital.
hold us at another
Do you want to be
position.
allies?
We're happy. No, we
Seems the
can't.
AI just
We-
doesn't want allies. Linda Bowman at my capital. Oh no, my capital is Ost-in-Edhil. No!
My lord.
Crap. I should have changed my capital real quick. That would have helped.
Approaching quiet.
Okay, well, Enedwaith doesn't really see me as a big threat, it seems. Because they're not really doing anything, which is good. This army, though, it's still there. Oh, they got 2 doom stacks now. Because they went below 3, they got... Oh no, I triggered both goblin doom stacks at the same time. Crap.
Yes, my lord.
Right, let's talk to Dunland and
We
get
shall
friends
listen
with
to your
them.
proposal, but do not expect.
I will actually give you money to leave me alone. Still demanding. Really? I'm gonna pay you 2.5k to buzz off.
I must say, we pray your next proposal is more reasonable.
Fine.
We hope for more fruitful
Fine,
power
fine.
in future.
Be like
Your
that.
orders. Yes, I shall continue.
I will have
tomorrow.
to pull some troops back.
Sire! Be gone!
In fact, I might have to forgo an honor rod. Might be worth giving it to the dwarves. I think I really screwed up triggering both the Goblin Doom stacks. That's gonna bite me in the butt. So I think now would be a good time to pull back a lot of my troops. Because if they attack an honor rod with either army...
Taste of my blade!
this army I think I could fend off. The one with the trolls less so.
Stick you!
Ost-in-Edhil, I did get my horses, so I think we can hold Ost-in-Edhil. I guess I need to just keep keeping an eye out for mercenaries. In fact, I'll even go border hop, just to check for mercenaries. No. Do I have the movement to go on this? It's I think the same zone.
Like the wind! Stay in the trees! Sire!
Pop a
we will
watchtower
need
then.
that one.
I hope the dwarves come out and help me. Khazad-Dûm stands with Eregion. Congratulations, my prince, we have reached an agreement with the dwarves, and from now on, our good friends in return for Khazad-Dûm West will help us, as they promised before. Dwarven quarters will be available for construction in Ost-in-Edhil and Ost-in-Edhil, western and eastern Khazad-Dûm, with the Order of Avengers can be built in Ost-in-Edhil, but only after the Gwaith Myrddin has been rebuilt. Okay, so is that actually a new building then that I can get straight away? Yes. Oh! Now that, my friends, is incredibly interesting. I'm gonna need these guys. So, what I'm gonna do, I think, is sally out against Dunland
Lord,
and immediately start investing in that. It's quite expensive, but that's gonna be so worth it.
elves! Elven warriors!
Getting that kind of infantry to assist is just good. Alright, I think we can sally out and beat them relatively easily with the cav. So let us go for it.
Send them back to their underworld! Appear to be
All
gaining
right.
the upper hand in this battle.
Ooh, this is a pretty nice settlement. I think it's the Rivendell map? No, I think it's the Mythlond map. Yes, it is. Interesting. Perhaps this will get me a man of the hour, but I'm not sure if you can get those in sally out fights. Are those the archers? No. Get the archers first. Yeah, go ahead and run. So yeah, for those of you who are thinking that this campaign was going to be too easy, I massively screwed up by having them unlock both their Doomstack armies. Well, the good thing is they'll be bankrupt, because they can't afford having those armies. That's pretty much it. Oh yeah, run into the spearman, Izzy, absolute donut. How did I lose so many? That was a bit absurd. Like, they're just silly spearmen, they're not that powerful. Okay. Bad play on my part. I started off strong in the first two episodes, and it's just been mistake after mistake. To be fair, I'm not a big fan of Doom stacks. They just feel... I mean, I don't mind the Doom stacks when you take specific settlements. But like, oh, you're below so many settlements? That just feels a bit silly. Why do I get punished for the goblins? Like... What if the other elves took Zakala before? Then that would have triggered already, like, and then I'd be punished for it. That just seems a bit excessive, you know? I need to move my cav around. Oh, they're moving back and forth? What is this? No, 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 stand your ground, guys. Stand your ground. If they want to march back... Oh, god damn it, Lindar. Okay, hammer and anvil.
For the moment, if we continue
Oh,
like
they
this,
broke.
we will smash the enemy.
Well, that's a lot easier. I forgot the Dunland has really poor morale.
They have lost half
My
their
morale is
men.
actually going to help out quite a bit. That's also how we're going to beat the goblins. We've said that many times before, but it is very much true. Well, perhaps I should invest in a militia garrison to defend my realm.
Our men have slain
Yep,
you.
there we go.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs.
Alright, let's try to turn it into a heroic win by killing enough of them. Alright. Ost-in-Edhil stands. I wasn't too worried about it, but it could have been scary, you know.
The enemy are
Now we have it.
utterly vanquished.
I hope that gives me a man of the hour, but I
This is
don't
a
think it
great
will.
victory, worthy of only
Unfortunately.
the mightiest of generals.
Could really use an extra unit of Eregion Heavy Knights. Alright. Not a bad ransom value, but I don't need money. What I need is men, troops, power. Quick retrain there, and then invest in the dwarves. Although that's gonna take us 5 bloody turns. But I don't know. Seems quite worth it. These guys are really, really good. So getting one of each. Like, look at their defense stats. That's what I need, you know, this kind of troops to hold our ground. As my archers and knights do all the heavy lifting. So yes, welcome. Anon and a rod. I could get culture there, or I could also start looking towards getting some manpower. Ooh, yeah, I can also get dwarven quarters there, that is right. I think I might invest in an armory there. The law bonus will be nice, and if we get attacked, that will help. Although I am looking more and more towards pushing towards Bruinost and maybe sacking that, pulling back. Could I do that in one turn?
Follow me. Orders.
I think it's close. I could follow the road, take it, and pull back. I think I can do that in one turn. First things first, a couple people have mentioned that I got some buildings that I need to get rid of. The Warg Breeder, for example, doesn't do anything for me. I think that's the one... No, these guys also don't do anything. It's a little bit of extra money. I could go sack Bruinost, pull back, you know, call it a day. Use the extra money to invest. No, we'll get the armory either way. I feel like Anon and Rod will have to get defended a couple times. And as long as these Doom stacks are out there. Actually, come to think of it, why did they get that other Doom stack? They're not below 3 settlements, are they? I do have a Toggle Fog of War ready, but I think they should have Bruinost, Zakala, and Goblin Town, right? Unless they lost Zakala. They haven't. Nor have they lost Goblin, so they're at 3 settlements, not below 3. That's strange. Well, either way, the dwarves have bolstered up. I hope they push towards Zakala or Goblin Town. And I don't know, rushing out and taking Bruinost just seems like a good idea to me. Seems like a good way to make some money and delay the goblins. Dunland will be annoying, but they don't really have any man to throw at me at the moment. And Enedwaith seems pretty chill for now. I would like to maybe expand towards Corwillishar. Possibly like Oskalon or Perth and Loon. But I don't have any manpower here. I'm making a lot of money, but... Perhaps I could move out Kiryatan now. It just brings in so much money though. He's good. He could probably take Corwillishar on his own, but... Not worth it. He will chill for now.
Would you wish to speak to me?
I would like to speak to you, but not right now. Get a builder's hall there to speed things up. Okay. I also need to make sure to befriend Bree. But we'll move my diplomat. Where is my diplomat?
My lord.
Alright, there's one here. We already spoke to them. Let us speak to the Anduin Vale.
Do that.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
And you were off to try and talk to Dunland, which I will continue to try and do, and then push towards Bree. So yeah, I think we're going to risk it at Bruinost, mates. I think we're going to go for it. It's risky. High risk, high reward, I hope. So push towards Bruinost, and then immediately pull back. Let's have them play siege, pull them in, just to make sure that we don't waste any movement. Take Bruinost, sack it, pull back to an on and a rod. Pray that nothing bad happens. That should at the very least distract our Doom stack. Okay. I'm not too worried. I know the bounce of power might seem like we're not going to stand a chance, but I hope we can win this without any real casualties. Because I fully realize I'm putting some of my troops at risk, but it's also a way to delay the goblins, you know. Really need to do scorched earth tactics as much as we can. So let's jump in. Maernil can probably solo this if he must, but let's not, you know, make sure it comes to that.
Wipe the blight from this land.
Oh, right. Here we are. Now, those of you who are veterans to the channel will know exactly how I'm going to do the siege battle, because this kind of village, well, siege battle, it's not really a siege battle, but this kind of village is like a nice hill, so I'm just going to plop my archers up there, and try not to use any of my infantry, because I need to be careful with my troops, really, really careful, and I'm just going to shoot them, and that's all I'll do. Like, Thelion is back up to 51, so if any try to move around, he shall take care of them promptly. Oh, they got some wargs. I assume that's that captain then, because I didn't spot any wargs before. Yep. That is the captain. Well, I hope I don't have to use Icthelion against them, but I don't think that will be necessary. Don't stay there, okay? I'm going to shoot you in just a moment. Hold your horses and your wargs. Let's see if we can shoot them. How about you shoot the goblin infantry, maybe the archers as well, because those guys use poison. There we go. Let's try to get this battle over with no casualties that aren't part of the general's retinue. Oh, those walks are going down incredibly fast. Damn. Icthelion. Sorry. Maernil. You beast. You have a hard name to remember, but you're an absolute beast. Just killed the general. Oh, we're getting shot. No. Don't. You're not allowed to return fire. I don't trust these guys. I think they're going to come over. In which case these guys will have to fight in melee. Yeah. Yeah. He's going to go for it. That was a pretty bad charge. Don't use any of my infantry. These guys are precious. They need to stay safe. Charge them. Uruk overseers. More like Uruk trash. Okay. Boom. Okay. Maybe stop fighting. It's a little risky. Might be some friendly fire. Not that it matters too much. And I think my armor is too strong to even make a dent. Even from my own arrows. Alright. Let's finish this. Quick and easy grab of Bruinost. Okay. Overseers. Stab, stab. And the heavy goblin archers. Stop running away from me, you prick. Sorry. Did I say archers? I meant infantry. I might have said infantry. I can't remember. My brain is falling apart.
Victory will be ours.
Okay. Get rid of him. Come on.
Our men have taken control of the city.
Finish him off.
Our foe is vanquished.
Utterly beaten. And I lost two in their bowmen, but they came back. Good. And these guys got some more experience. Very good. Look at the difference though. 66, 119, 38. That's a massive leap. Okay, nice. Alright. So, I hope we can make it back. I don't really want to exterminate because I want to take Bruinost eventually, so I want to make sure the population is not completely gone down the drain, so we'll occupy for now. Alright. Ah, you gotta be kidding me. I don't understand. Even Ecthelion has less movement range than the rest. Oh, it looked like... it looked fine when we were trying to pull back before. Oh, God. What do I do? I could stay in Bruinost and risk getting attacked by Nagluk.
I'm gonna stick you.
Who's gonna be promised to stick me. I think I need to pull back and hide in the trees.
Elves, your will
Like some filthy Falathrim. Alright, will this work?
set up an ambush.
Okay. So he can just walk in and take both Anon and Arod and Bruinost, and there's nothing I can do about it. Can I move these guys? Okay, I'm gonna move you to Anon and Arod. So even if they lay siege to me, I'll gain a turn. Diplomat, I'd love for you to talk to Dunland, but I think I might have to try and talk to the goblins. Maybe get a ceasefire going, just for a little bit. Just to catch my breath. Or I could try and bum rush Zakala. Can I make that in one turn? No, I'll have to see. Gods. Alright, well, there's nothing else I can do, I don't think. Right, so I think end turn, right? Yeah, they're all in rebellion. Oh, this is tough. Having triggered both those doom stacks really hinders me. Really hinders me. Even one doom stack would have been a challenge, but would have been doable, I think. Although it would cost me a lot of money. Okay, he's laying siege with a very small army.
Sound the alarm!
And they're just waltzing into Bruinost, okay. Not wholly unexpected. And I guess there's no point in me trying to rush to Zakala then. I need to get the doom stack split up. Divide and conquer, you know, name of the game. Oh, you have no idea how welcome you are, Talfagoron. I have been waiting for an extra general. Yes. Oh, but you spawn all the way in bloody... the other place. Damn it. Okay, that one doomstack is still here. Part of me wants to give up an on and a rod just to get Mustak to like bug it off, but I think that might be a bit silly. I could try and bum rush Zakala, but I think that's a mistake. So I think what I'll do is attack Hurluk and then chill in an on and a rod, I suppose. You?
Yes, my lord.
I really screwed up having both those doomstacks here. Yeah, they retook Bruinost. Oh, and I'm an idiot. The reason I took Bruinost was to eradicate the town, and I forgot to do that. Oh, Izzy, you baboon. I just waltzed in there and did nothing. Alright, I'll get rid of Hurluk real quick.
We protect the elven lands.
And then I'll just... guess I'll sit in an on and a rod. Retrain what I can to make them better. Actually, get these guys. That'll benefit me a whole lot more. Get the 103s because they got more experience. Can I train anything at Ost-in-Edhil? No. Then, can I do anything with this extra general? What is your bodyguard unit? Is it the Eregion Heavy Knights? Royal Sentinels. Oh, okay. So a very good archer unit. Not quite Storm Guard, but quite good. 16, 12, 31. I think I can take that army and try and take Khorwilishad. And these guys are pretty poopy. So if I get Talfagoron with the Lindar Bowman, would that be enough? Perhaps I can pick up some mercenaries along the way. At the very least, I can plop down a watchtower. I think we can take Khorwilishad with them. Might have to do it in 2 times, but... or I can maybe bring over an extra set of archers from under towers. Yeah, attack rate is fine. That would definitely help. Because I want to expand until like our territories like join up eventually. That will take a while, but that's the plan. At one point. So yeah, I was sitting in an on and a rod. I'm just gonna get rid of Hurluk real quick so he doesn't cause any problems. Let's make a quick save and then jump in.
Send them back to their
Okay, start deployment. There's no strategy involved whatsoever. Not a big fan of those rocks, but I'm just gonna run in there, pop the ability, and I think that's that. Is it not? It is not. I think it's pretty close, though. Looking back, maybe I could have tried to go on for the man of the hour, although probably not, because this battle is too easy. I'd never get a man of the hour. I want to kill everyone. There we go. Hey, it's an extra 300 gold, I think, from winning a fight. It's a heroic win anyway, so, you know. You know what? Wow. They can't even spare 8 gold to save you. Talk about being an undesirable. Alright. Can I trade anything in Ost-in-Edhil? I probably already checked. Almost. 5 turns for some sword masters. Or I could pull out these sword masters, pull them back for retraining. Might have to do that. Or I could merge some guys. Merge the Lindar Bowman and then pull out, or pull back 1 for retraining. Could also work. But for now I think I need to press the end turn. Is there anything else I need to be doing? Yes, I need to move my diplomat.
Yes, my lord.
Could I try and get a ceasefire with the goblins so they can like throw their troops at the dwarves?
Yes, my lord.
I feel like a ceasefire, not a siegefire, a ceasefire with Dunland is more urgent. Like, I'll throw mad money your way, mate. Even that is just balanced. Like, what does it need to be generous? 4k to buzz off?
This proposal is
it's not even just rejected, it's just rejected. They really don't care.
Yes, my lord.
I'm gonna have to pull back these horses. They're gonna be quite crucial. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do. As long as those doom stacks are there. Both of them. I'm just in a pickle. It's really annoying. And this is why I dislike doom stacks so early on in the game. Like, they achieve what they need to achieve. Like, they're built to prevent rushing, but at the same time, you really want to rush. So it's always like this... Oh, that's annoying. This rough balancing act. My friends, do you see what I see? Talk to the enemy for money? I don't need money. I do need them to bug it off.
I respect you, my enemy.
Nah, they're not a problem. But the dwarves are selling out. Is that just a bunch of dwarven travelers? Are you kidding me? Where's my spy? I had a spy. Is he in... Oh, he's in Bruinost. He did pull out some troops from Bruinost, so he might go after Gildor or Eladan.
I would fight for your people as if they were...
He is splitting up his Doomstack, so that's good. And the dwarves are here. With 1 million dwarven travelers. Honestly, I might just use that. Sally out against Mustak. Honestly, this army isn't that scary. This is actually a really bad army. He's got trolls, and a couple of heavy goblin infantry. Besides that, it's all crap. Mustak himself has goblin bodyguard standard. Okay, that's scary. But with the help of the dwarves, I sally out, get rid of that Doomstack. Boom! Just like that, the goblins have lost one of their 2 trump cards. I'd say that's worth it, my boys. I think the Balin has pulled through. I'm gonna make a save just in case. Make sure these guys like don't pull our back or something like silly. But we're allies, so they should help me. They're helping us. I don't know what I need to take. It's always bugged out. It always does the opposite of what you want it to do. I just need to make sure the general dies, and that's all. I am going to hide behind my dwarven friends. I'm making all the save files, because I'm scared. I guess I want to command them in battle, I suppose. I mean, it's a weird army, but dwarven travelers aren't that bad. Especially compared to goblin trash. The extra arrows will come in handy. And most of all, they're a meat shield. So, if I'm facing them, the dwarves are coming in from the left. That's what I need to know. Time to set things right.
Fight to the end.
Our foes are gonna regret ever being born. Right, we need to make sure to stick to our dwarves. And I think they're coming in from this side, unless I really screwed up somehow. Which is always possible. I want to make sure that most of my troops stay safe, but I might have to commit some of them. Okay, I was decently right. So let's move towards our dwarven friends. You can be in shootout stance. I want the dwarves to do the tanking, my archers to just fire away at them. I want Maernil to try and assassinate their general. And then my cav to just ram their infantry until they're rout. The only units that kind of scare me are the goblin bodyguard, because there's a lot of them and they're quite powerful, and the goblin, the warg riders. Besides that, I'm not too fussed. There's a decent hill here, actually. If we can move here. Dwarves? Okay, shootout stance again. Dwarves? Why are you running in? Dwarves? Like, just go here. This is also a pretty nice height advantage. Dwarves, I swear to God, what are you doing? Yeah, that's good. That's a good position. Mate, defensive, shootout stance. You were pretty passive before, now you're running in like a maniac. I don't know how to feel about this. Oh my God, they're just going in there. Could you not? Oh God. I really need to make sure that their general dies, otherwise this battle is hopeless. I need to shoot him. That is the absolute goal. And then I need my calf to do a lot of heavy lifting. Alright, start shooting please. You should be in range. Or close to it. You're on shootout stance, which means you will shoot. Please shoot. That is your strength. You are not really built for melee. Okay, good. If I can use all their arrows, this might actually... I don't know. I honestly don't know. They're sending in their goblin... They're sending in their goblin bodyguard quite early on, which is good. This battle has got me on the edge of my seat. I can barely speak. Really need you to prioritize the goblin bodyguard. Maybe all of my archers should. Oh my God, these dwarven travelers are going to be in such trouble. But they're shooting, they're retreating, and I got a couple of really free hits on their general, as well as a free charge on their goblin infantry. We are now officially fighting. The battle has begun, and they're giving me a lot of free hits, which is good. Also, the trolls should be pretty easy to take down with my archers, so that's quite nice. Keep firing if you can. Yes, you're on shootout stance. Look at that, 4% free kills. Completely worry-free. Those trolls should also go down relatively easily. Did he move his goblin bodyguard back? He did. But he's lost a lot of them. Damn. Down to 17. I think he had like 40 or something before, didn't he? But yeah, we really need to kill him first. Ain't no doubt about that. I'm gonna keep my infantry close because I might need them. Alright, but kill the general in this battle. This done and dusted. And if these dwarven travelers want to assist me a little bit more, I can definitely make use of them. How nice it is to be fighting side by side. I love these kind of battles, where your ally actually does something hopeful. The general unit is falling apart as we speak. Every volley is just death and decay. Numbers are dwindling. Yeah, it won't be long before that general is toast. I think we've damaged the trolls a fair bit. Keep firing. Maybe hit those trolls as well. Trolls are scary and they won't rout. Menu. Baruch. Khazad. Yes, good. That's the one when he's down. He's the last one standing. So every arrow should fly. Oh, we're being shot ourselves. Towards that freak. We're accurate, so you know. They're shooting us. That's not a problem. You guys just happily use up all your ammo. Are you fighting still? Just switch it to aggressive and then shootout stance. He must be taking a lot of damage. Yes! Yes! Their general is dead. Now we can have the Storm Guard fighting on their trolls. And they do not like their general being dead. They're panicking. And this is a pretty good way for us to clear out their Doom stack. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We need to do this with as few casualties as possible. There's still another Doom stack running amok, so this is definitely not the end of the goblins. Far from it. But it's a strong start. Right, keep fighting. I'll happily use up all my ammo before we send in, well, everyone. I don't want to use my infantry. I want to use the Dwarven Travelers as meat shield and then have the Royal Knights, Eregion Heavy Knights, sorry. I always mix them up with the Arthurdane Royal Knights. They look very similar. The trolls are dropping, good. They are no longer a threat. Maybe start giving those trolls some love as well. Their morale is so bad. I mean, no surprise, of course. But I didn't expect it to go that fast. I really want to use my Storm Guard in melee, so use up your ammo. The trolls are heavily busted now. Alright guys, I'm going to put you on aggressive stance. No need to retreat this time around. Tank the charge. Get those Eregion Heavy Knights involved. Don't skirmish, my boys, don't skirmish. It is hopeless. It is too late to skirmish. Come on, Dwarven Travelers. Get out of ammo. Pull back. Alright. You fight those Warg Riders in melee. The last real threat. Those Wargs. The rest, not a problem. Gonna put my infantry, sorry, my cavalry in position. The trolls are pretty battered up, so you know. Oh, they're in melee. Don't want that to happen. Charge the goblin infantry and they will rout. Even the heavy goblin infantry are like not really feeling it anymore. This should be a pretty good way to get rid of that entire Doom stack. This is the weakest of the two Doom stacks, I do believe. So. Don't cry victory just yet. But it's a good start, you know? Humble beginnings. Let me get my Amanyar in there. They need to get some experience. I will try to send them back for retraining. Because the good thing is the other Doom stack, the scary Doom stack, has been split up, so, you know. Divide and conquer, if we're gonna win, that's the way we do it.
For the moment, the fortune
Piecemeal.
of battle goes our way.
Oh, the battle is over. That's the thing, though. The moment that general died, the battle was done and dusted. They don't know it yet, but look, this entire regiment is gone. That entire flank has collapsed. It's just this side here, and that's only a matter of time. The Dwarven Travelers are doing a fine job. They have travelled far and wide. And now they will find bloodshed. Oh, Linda guards, pull back. Where are my dwarves?
Only half the enemy
Dwarven Travelers, please. Yep, it's over. Look at that prisoner count going up. Very nice. They're gone. Who's still standing at this rate? Oh, some guys got their balls back. That's fine. Just delaying the inevitable. Good, good, good. Alright, Maernil, get in there. Clean up these pricks. Unworthy! You are not worthy to roam these lands. These lands are Noldor.
The enemy army flees
And you are screwed.
and run them down.
Yes, good. Right, 75%, that is not nearly enough, boys. Hunt them down! All elves, hunt them down. You are faster than these goblins. much faster. Long striders. Nice. Okay, it should be 85. Yeah. And that's that Doomstack cleaned up with, I think, pretty much no casualties on our side besides some general units, which we get them back anyway. There might be a couple, but it's not going to be anything worthwhile, anything worth mentioning. I'm so relieved that Khazad-Dûm sallied out to help me. We would have won the battle even without that help, but it would have cost us a lot more. A lot more. Now it was a get out of jail for free card. Oh yes, alright, let's clean up a little bit more. I can't speak anymore, man. This episode really was an exhausting one to record. Really took the wind out of my sails for a bit there. Not in a bad way, it was just, I mean, look at this. Look at this, they're just running away. It's a massive slaughter here.
The enemy are utterly
20.
vanquished.
Let's see.
This is
3,
a
no wait,
great
those don't count.
victory,
7,
worthy
6,
of
1, so
only
that's
the
14
mightiest
minus
of
3 is 11. 11 proper casualties to delete an entire Doomstack. I'd say that's worth it. I'd say that's a pretty good trade-off. Alright. I'm not gonna risk ransoming. Yes. 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 Doomstack number 1. Gone. Pull back to an on and a rod. Let us celebrate. Good job. Alright, now we need to keep an eye on Bruinost and Zakala because we need to do the counterattack. Of course, we're also under attack at Ost-in-Edhil. I think I will sally out and get rid of the Huntmasters. Just a hammer and anvil strategy will work. But I need to bolster my defenses there, clearly. Also going to invest after the Dwarven quarters in a armory. At the same time, we're also moving, of course, onto Khazad-Dûm. My troops can continue moving. Bloop. 100% chance. Let's do that. If I can starve them out, I'll do that. With the help of the Royal Sentinels and these archers guys, I think we can kill them relatively easily. And grab another settlement, which brings us a little bit closer to unite our realms, but there's still quite a... Well, it's actually not that far. It's Tharbad and I think 2 more regions. So maybe some shrewd diplomacy will get me that far, and then once my territory is linked up, I don't know, that's just going to be nice. Culture is indeed improving quite a bit faster thanks to that spy being there. So thank you for all those suggestions. I think what we'll get here... The income's quite good. There's a bit of devastation and some corruption, so I think I'll go for the Hall of Song to improve the law bonus. Besides that, I'm building everywhere. Let's see if I can train anywhere, but I think that's a big no, unfortunately. But that will soon be solved. So yeah, maybe if I can kill Menthar, they'll, I don't know, change their mind, talk to me. So, in the next episode, or actually no, let's make a brief recap. We wanted to take Khazad-Dûm and give it to the dwarves. In that, we succeeded. That did trigger Doomstacks, 2 Doomstacks to be precise, which is 1 more than I anticipated. No Balrog inside, I didn't have to deal with that, so that's good. One of those 2 Doomstacks, albeit the weaker one, is already killed, with little to no investment on my side. My troops are still looking relatively healthy. Still have a bunch of them, although I am quite desperate to pick up more mercenaries, but alas, there are none. And we also made sure, well not made sure, but we were lucky enough that the other Doomstack got split up. Some of them have stayed, including their general, at Bruinost, which we did take from them just to settle them down, which probably was a good strategy because that would have probably led to them splitting up. The rest, I assume, pulled back to Zakala, might make it to Mladris and weaken Elrond a bit, which is quite welcome as well. Either way, they're not to be seen, so they're no longer a problem at the moment, that is. Besides that, diplomacy is continuing, of course. Let's try to talk to the Anduin Vale. Where are they? Fenholm, where Fulcrid lives. Let's try and get some trade rights. Maybe an alliance? I want to ally a lot of the dwarves and free peoples to join my side. Let's see, you're there, you're chilling there, you're in Khazad-Dûm. Okay. So that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to keep an eye on, of course, Bruinost and Zakala. I want to push and take those settlements, unite Eregion, and make sure that we don't have to worry about any more goblin incursions. I might give Zakala to the dwarves as well, so I don't have to worry about Goblin Town, and I can just, you know, chill in the lands, and they can have the mountains. Then, of course, we also need to turn our attention to Dunland. I mean, in a way, it's not that bad because I did want to take Tharbad eventually, so that does clear up that road a little bit. Once Menthar is gone, we can continue building the Dwarven quarters, and that will help a lot if we're going to war with Dunland. So, our alliance with Balin stands, the war with Dunland is in effect, and the war with the Goblins continues. But, do I still need to... No, I already did that. Make sure to destroy buildings. But the war is looking quite good. One of the Doomstacks is gone. They've lost their most wealthy, their most, recruitment center hub kind of settlement. So they won't be spamming that much anymore. Down to 3 settlements. Their other Doomstack has been split up, and we're still looking healthy. So all in all, I consider this episode to be an absolute win. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it just as much as I did. And I hope you're all as excited as I am for episode number 4. Bye-bye, lads.